Hey everyone, welcome. Let's get right into it. There's this one question that I think every single great leader asks themselves. How do I unlock the real potential in my team? You know, that incredible, often hidden talent that's just sitting there? Well, today we're going to look at a framework designed to do exactly that. Let's see what we can pull from it. So, let's start right there with that huge question. I want you to think about your team for a second. Do you ever get that feeling, that nagging sense that there's just more they could be doing, more they could achieve? That you've got these hidden leaders, these brilliant ideas, just under the surface, waiting for a spark? Yeah, it's a super common feeling. And look, finding the key to unlock all that, it can literally transform everything.
All right, so if that's the goal, what does a real path to that kind of growth even look like? Well, we're going to explore an approach from a company called Humanology. And what they do is focus on a really structured journey. The whole point here isn't about some temporary fix or a quick motivational boost. No, it's about building skills that stick, skills that can actually fundamentally change the way a team works.
Okay, let's break down how this actually works. It's a super clear three-step journey. First up, you've got step one, discover. This is all about exploring their programs and finding the absolute perfect fit for your team. Then, step two is learn. This is where your people get to engage with experienced trainers, dive into real-world stuff. But honestly, the most important part, the real game changer, is step three, apply. This is where all that new knowledge isn't just theory anymore. It gets put into action. It starts driving real, measurable results. It's a simple model, yeah, but it's direct and it just works.
So inside this whole framework, there's this specific set of programs, and it's called the Human Potential Series. And this is where things get really interesting, because the focus shifts. We're not just talking about acquiring a few new skills anymore. We're talking about something way deeper, inspiring a genuine transformation within the team. And you know what? This series, it isn't for everybody. It's really designed for a specific kind of leader, a specific kind of team. It's for the ones who feel like they're right on the edge of something big. You know, they're ready and they're hungry to just smash through whatever barriers are holding them back. We're not just talking about small improvements here. This is for the teams aiming to hit totally new heights of what they can do together.
And honestly, you can feel that ambition just by looking at the program titles. I mean, listen to these. Awakening Hidden Leaders, New Paradigm and Breakthrough, Soaring Leaders to Higher Heights. Come on, those aren't just boring course names, right? They're basically promises. They're statements of intent, telling you they're aiming for some really profound shifts in how your people think and what they're capable of.
You know, let's just park on that first one for a second. Awakening Hidden Leaders. That phrase right there really captures the whole philosophy, doesn't it? It's a total shift away from that old idea that you have to go out and hire great leaders. Instead, it's about this really powerful idea that leadership can be awakened from inside your own team. It's all about finding and growing the amazing talent you already have right under your nose. And when you zoom all the way out, what's the ultimate goal? It's nothing less than this: total transformation, greater leadership. See, this isn't about just making things a little bit better. It's about setting a completely new standard for what leadership looks like in your organization, a standard that sparks innovation, that builds resilience, and drives growth from the ground up. Okay, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds fantastic in theory, right? But let's get real for a minute. What does this kind of transformation actually look like in practice? And maybe more importantly, how is this any different from all the other standard training programs we've all sat through? And this slide right here really hits the nail on the head. Think about it. Standard training, it usually focuses on the what? You know, technical skills, new processes, that kind of stuff. The Human Potential Series flips that script. It's all about the who and the why. It gets into mindset, into core leadership principles, and it fosters this deep, transformational growth that ends up impacting everything a team does. It's a huge shift, from focusing on the process to focusing on the people. So if this whole idea of awakening your team's absolute best is hitting home for you, if it resonates, you're probably wondering, okay, what's the next step? Well, the good news is the path to getting started is designed to be super simple.
You've basically got two clear options. You can jump over to their website, that's humanology.com.my, and just browse through everything they offer. Or if you want something a bit more tailored, you can reach out and inquire with them directly. All the info, the phone number, and email is right here for you.
And that brings us right back to where we started this whole conversation. That incredible potential, it's already there. It's in your team right now, just waiting. We've just walked through one proven way to get to it. So really, the only question left to ask is, are you ready to unlock what's next for your team?